quickly.
Early shift from Jake Spavital's offense. Let's see if it looks more like an air raid with Mendoza at the switch. To throw on first down. Behind his target, Hunter got hit. Incomplete with Jermod McCoy in coverage. A lot of moving pieces in the secondary this week for the Bees. We'll get into that.
And you can tell right away what they're trying to do. Get a concept that Mendoza feels comfortable with, get the ball out of his hands quickly, and try to target your best receiver in Jeremiah Hunter.
Again, looking left, again to the air. Gets through his progression and spots Taj Davis, who missed last week, but has a catch of 8 yards to set up.
Touches help your quarterback settle in by involving the best players on your team.
The motion to empty here on 2nd down and 7. Hot all the way out to the widest position to Mendoza's right. That's where he's looking, and it's number 2 to that side. Return to Husky Stadium in Seattle.
Mendoza, you can sense the playbook more open.
Some quick game now. Tron Grizel gets a catch, but that's a 0. Working possession for the Bears. That's Davis in motion. 4th down, the freshman needs 2. It's the outs, and it's batted away. Noble Thomas and the Bees going to take. Mendoza checks his sideline. He's behind the stick, just slightly. 2nd and a long 10. Quick drop, and on target. Jack Endries, his tight end, down to the 40 of OSU. 11 yards and a 1st down for Fernando Mendoza in front of Katen Aladapo for OSU. Mendoza low and incomplete there to Monroe Young. The freshman Fernando Mendoza looking for the answer. Zaps one left side, too tall for Jeremiah Hunter. 3 minutes and change left in our opening quarter. Mendoza to the air. A clean platform. Nice find, middle of the field. Endries for a 1st down in Beavers.
By Mendoza, allowing this route to come clean. It's not open in the first window. Watch him get to the second window. Backer's head. Great completion.
Now steps away from trouble. He'll take off. They like the physicality of Fernando Mendoza. Mendoza goes under center. He's going to roll. He's hit as he throws. It's incomplete. And I think the Bears will take it. In surveys. To get Jack Endries leaking out. His tight end.
Straight in the room, and you can tell why his teammates love him.
Down the line, Hunter. Inside move with some nice blocking out of the perimeter from Monroe Young. Mendoza brings a man in motion. Some misdirection. On the move. Runs out of room and dirts it. Perimeter defensively for OSU.
I think Mendoza just messed up the play here. He had the motion timing looked wrong. He had a pulling offensive lineman, and then he just close. And that's a little bit of the concern with a wide open offense is the windows shrink and you're not able to convert.
3rd and goal. He escapes. Mendoza flips. Afonso has the touchdown.
The quickness to get outside the pocket. Runs to the line of scrimmage. Oregon State's defense commits, pops it over the top.
2 by 2. Mendoza claps for the snap. He pulls it out, and he'll take off himself. Mendoza barreling into the red zone. Homecoming here in Berkeley. Pressure from his blind side, able to find ball performance, though it's clearly a huge part of his life.
And it felt genuine and authentic, and like he's learned a lot from his time at Clemson.
Now Mendoza with a short shot to the sideline, gets it in the 3rd down and shorts. Mendoza to throw for it, and he puts it on the money. Now he leaves the pocket. Running parallel to the line of scrimmage, he takes State, his first miss of the year. 2 by 2, they choose Davis again. Gets a nice block on the perimeter. So he's inside the 20.
And get pressure on the young
3
quarterback.
into the boundary. Hunter soloed up. There's a playing from behind the chains. Bees only rush 3. They still get there to knock him off his spot. Oh, how about the arm talent? Mendoza sinks to throw. It's the crosser. Monroe Young. Extending for the
area on a defenseless player, which the quarterback in the pocket is. And then also the crown of the helmet from Chet. Some promising days ahead.
Thankfully, no injury to Drew Bledsoe necessary to get Mendoza in the mix. Here comes the blitz. He hits the seam.
From Oregon State, no one's on him. They bring a little stunt in the middle of the field, and they forget literally to cover Jack Endries. I wonder if they lost track. If Cal does a good job spreading receiver.
Mendoza has it, looking for a target. Back of the end zone.
Him settle down in the back of the end zone. He's supposed to meet him. Oh, he's directing traffic too. Hunter.
He pulls it. This is the keeper. And we've seen his wheels rumbling.
Defender in conflict. You're going to have an RPO where you're reading both the defensive end and how the defensive backs shift with that motion. Great recognition.
This time he does give. Straight ahead, running a fumble. Catch or a touchdown in one season is something, but what if he got it in the same game? Doesn't have the sack yet. He does have the touchdown. Completion to the left sideline for Endries, who has still looks to as a mentor. Mendoza shooting vertically. Back shoulder, incomplete. One twin stack to each side now for Mendoza. It's Taj Davis in space, middle of the field. Up to midfield and into OSU territory.
I continue to be impressed with how quickly Mendoza's getting the ball out of his hands. It's one of the big concerns when you have a young quarterback can't take.
Freshman quarterback Fernando Mendoza. Bastian Swinney takes his place as Mendoza is picked. Jermon McCoy.
Alive and well, even on the road. Mendoza tries to fit one in there. If you're going to go to that side, that needs to be a 3-ball with tons of air, and I'll see you in the end zone, or at least close to it. Credit McCoy for undercutting that and coming up with a big pick. The Jack Velling show at tight end.
Asher Alberdine able to get a catch from
yards.
Mendoza looking to shoot one vertical. And a contested catch inside the 10.
Tell going over the top. One of these reserve receivers, I'm sure they have a lot of reps together in practice. That's an absolute dime, too. It's been easy to get attracted to the creative plays at Mendoza's.
Mendoza calls for the snap, hits the slants, 2 more